Caedrel, welcome to the show.
Oh, hello, hello.
Where is
Can
he?
you hear me?
Boss,
King Rat.
King Rat.
Is Baus not coming as well?
Yeah,
I don't know.
in, bro. We
I'm
don't
still
have the
trying to get-
technology.
Bro, squish him in.
After
I'll
you?
just squeeze me up, get Baus in here.
Okay, production, is it
We'll work on
possible?
that.
Okay, they're trying to do it, okay? They're trying
Squeeze
to
him
bring Baus
in.
at the same time. And while we're waiting for Baus, Caedrel, first try. And you not only brought NLC to their first victory, but for the boys as well. Value was talking about the fact that he finally found someone that he connects with. Baus with this team. First feelings.
It's crazy. I mean, the boys smurfed it. I think if you watch our scrims, you'll know, like, we put a lot of work in, and we had a very bad period for a couple of weeks where we're all trying to relearn the game. But a lot of meetings and a lot of talks, and the boys put in a lot of effort on stream and off stream to like fix those mistakes, fix those problems. And through the tournament, I think you can see we got like better and better and better at sequences. I think by the end of the tournament, just like when we beat that Supermassive in the 5th game, I think everything just came together from that.
We were talking about this before you joined in, the fact that everything is out there. So it's the easiest team to prepare for because everything is out there. How do you deal with that? I know it's like first time with the team and everything. It must be extremely hard, but that's the objective.
Yeah, I think we just have a lot of really, really experienced and smart players with ideas, and you can expect things from us, but then we can look at what teams do and we can study them and then play things that they might play, take things away and catch them off guard or whatever. So I think our style changes against depending on which team we're playing against. And the boys are very flexible in what they want to do. And it's, you know, we don't play the meta champions, sure, but we play our champions. And as long as we can pick our champions at the right spot, then we're...
Caedrel, I think this might go way, way back at the beginning of your days as a pro player, playing in like the UK scene and playing like small tournaments for like prize money or whatever it is. And now this is the UK scene. Like the NLC was combined with the Nordics. Does that bring some nostalgia for you that you won the NLC, you won that damn league, and you gave it a win at EMEA Masters?
Yeah, I mean, I used to play in the ERLs in 2016, 15, 17-ish. I played in a few UK lands, which was... I never imagined myself like being able to have the power to help the scene or grow a team in the scene, let alone. When I went to LEC and played and went into casting, I didn't watch as much ERLs, but then I went into full-time streaming, and a lot of inspiration came from people like Kameto and Ibai who made their own teams. I think our team functions a lot differently, but I think we got a really good bunch of friends and like a family to come together to just all go on the same page and send it and see what happens. And now... 4 months later, we're winning EMEA Masters in our first split. So, I mean, I appreciate everyone supporting all the Los Ratones fans and everything. But I just want to give a massive shout out to the players. Like, they are so hardworking. Every single one of them only have good things to say. They're tough on themselves, but they grind. They grind like motherfuckers. Unless you're going to form a team and grind harder than them, you don't stand a chance.
And we appreciate you for bringing a dub for the NLC finally, Caedrel. Appreciate you for that.
Yeah,
Big for the UK.
It took some time. It took some time, but we got there in the end. You mentioned eBay, you mentioned Kameto, and you took some you know, like they've got their teams, and you made your teams. Took some, do you think, seeing how their teams have evolved now, gone into LEC, things move fast, KC won the LEC, gone to first stand, you know, now that's, I imagine you're kind of just taking things one day at a time, but your thoughts must wander a little bit. You know, what are you thinking about that kind of stuff? Do you see that and you're like, that's where I see the Rats in the future? I want to be there?
Yeah, I've thought about it a lot. Not to say too much on the topic, but I think our team functions a lot differently internally on the business side to a lot of the other teams, right? We're like streaming everything. We're like 5 content creators doing this for content and stuff like that. But we're also putting a lot of our efforts to make heat and competitions like so important to us. With that being said, I think I'm a person, and I think the boys are players that if we stay in the same place for too long, we start tweaking, you know? So we can keep winning these EU Masters, but I don't know where else we're going to go next, you know?
Love that.
I want to ask you something personal, not too personal. Congrats, by the way, bro. Like, so happy
Thanks,
for you. You deserve the world, man, because this is the passion project has been grinded day in, day out. As someone who's watched, I know you've put in effort every day. I want to ask you what it's like transitioning to a coach, especially when you're coaching someone like Reckless. I know you've talked a little bit about it on stream, someone like Nemesis as well, people who have rightfully so, egos in the sense that they're prideful at how good they are. I want to see how it's developed for you through the split from you being like, I trust in my players. I just want them to, do what they do and I'll help guide them on the way to where you are now, where you've obviously been coaching day in, day out for like 3-4 months straight.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I thought about going into coaching many years ago. And I always like wondered what it would be like coaching. But then when I went full-time streaming, I thought I would never be able to coach. And when we started the team, I was going to play, but then I thought, I don't know if I have time to play and like compete. So when it came to coaching, I was a bit worried that I can't put as much time into it as I would want. And I still think I could have put way more time into building things for the boys and stuff like that. But I think coaches fill different roles. You can sit there and help players like Reckless and them how to play the game, but I think they are very capable and very knowledgeable into World's finals, so they know exactly how the game should be played. I think for me, it was just finding ways to unlock them to express their thoughts and learn from what they think about the game, growing from.
I feel like you've done that.
I don't think I did much. I just did some drafts and then I just facilitated conversations. So they did the rest.
Bro, with players like that, I feel like you kind of have to, you're modest, you're humble, but I also feel like your approach is very.
Oh,
Baus is here! There he is!
Bausy! Are you here?
Yeah, are you here?
And he's
Oh, we lost him. We lost him. Oh, he's proxying already. He's proxying. We lost Bausy.
Yeah, I think he did.
Wait,
Hey,
he's here.
Baus, don't press the button. You just.
Yo,
press the
hello, hello.
Oh, there he is.
Bausy!
Yo, what is up? What is up, everybody?
Hey, congrats, bro. What do you mean? What
By
is
the
up?
way,
You just won.
production, I leaked the password to this mix call.
Illegal.
Oh my
In 2
god.
minutes, in 2-3 minutes, we're gonna have a problem. So let's
so
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't let
Let's get
people
it
in.
fixed.
Don't let people in.
Oh man,
let's get it fixed, okay?
You do it all the time. Bausy, welcome to this one. Congratulations beforehand. And you said it on the interview with me that as soon as you lock in, there's no way anybody can win. And someone is talking on my ear in another language. So with that in mind, how did you feel winning this 3-0?
Yeah, I mean, it felt pretty good, I have my teammates, but I don't like to call them teammates. I like to call them my friends, right beside me. So I felt amazing during this whole finals. They're great, every single one. And so shout out to all Last Retones members. Also Caedrel, shout out to Caedrel. He's been great.
Okay, I see that smile. I see that smile, and that's a big, big, big. So tell me something, Bausy. Can you guide me through the emotions as the game was finished, as the team won? Do you recall any sentence that was said that you can actually say on broadcast without being banned? Can you recall anything that came out of the team as soon as you won?
We were celebrating, Crowley goes immediately. Oh, guys, we were hitting the Nexus, winning EU Master. Crowley was like, guys, this slow push we did at 15.2 minutes, we could have really played it up. I'm like, okay, we just won the EU Master, Crowley. You gotta chill out. We need to celebrate this, right? Everyone in the team is so laser focused on like improvement and doing so well. I think my job here was to just enjoy the moment because this is a huge win for us, and we all let it down and we all celebrate and we were very happy.
Listen up, buddy. You're talking about it being a huge celebration. That was your first pro year, first pro split, and you won EMEA Masters.
Yeah.
You know how long people play to even get to the finals, let alone win? So absolutely live in the moment, celebrate it. However, you are a man with a plan, always.
Yes.
No death has gone unplanned, and you have planned your whole 2025 and 2026 year. I'm assuming 2026 you'll be playing in the LCK and going Worlds. That's another story. But is this the first step, winning EMEA Masters, to get to the LCK?
Yeah, I mean, right. I came into this pro play, right, and I just want to kind of show everybody, why people like to call me analyst experts, why they call me the Messi of League, right? So I want to just show everybody what's up, and so the goal is of course win Worlds. That's why I'm gonna play pro play for another year, and then I'm out of here, right? I don't have anything else to prove after I win Worlds, that's all there is. But for now, EU Master is as good as it gets, right? Like we didn't get into a major league immediately. EU Masters is the next best thing we can win. So yeah, I mean we 3-0 it. no big deal, you know. Now we
Hey,
just kind of
big
focus on
deal.
the future.
There's two more splits, man. There's 2 more EMEA Masters coming up in 2025. You
We'll
ready
get the
for
Grand
those?
Slam.
Yeah, and you damn right, Lance Tomes is gonna be winning those as well. Okay,
I
you
know.
damn right. You're gonna see me in the finals, both of those.
Hey,
Okay.
we're ready. We're casting NLC, buddy. We're so ready. Bring it home.
Yo, Baus, I got a not a personal question, but something I've noticed, right? And this is aimed at Mark as well. What I've noticed is, as a real big The Shy fan, and I have to mention, The Shy has really inappropriate deaths, right? But you look at the other side of the map and you say, so much is happening. This is IG back in the day. Do you see a parallel between yourself and one of the greatest top laners of all time? Because you do have a very high ceiling. And yeah, this is not as fantastic. You play so many different champions. You're willing to play counters. You've actually revolutionized League of Legends in a similar way that I think he did back in 2018, 2019. So you see a parallel, Baus, and why so?
Yeah, I don't. Mm,
Oh.
Did he see?
Yeah.
He's
Oh
gone.
my
He's
god, he
gone.
DC'd. Oh my god,
Yo,
he
wait,
DC'd.
wait.
Ah, okay. Okay. So
am I- did I DC
someone
too?
else connected because of the leak. pass.
Wait, did I DC too?
It's so bouncy.
They can't hear me?
No, the
boy.
thing is, if you get
I'm
the
out as well?
password,
That's
you
such a
still
Baus thing
need
to
to
do.
know the link.
Oh, they can find
Someone-
anything. They
Oh,
can find
Caedrel
anything.
is still here. So I think Caedrel is still here.
The back
Am I still here or did I DC?
Okay, he's here.
Yeah,
He's here. He's here. He's here.
Yeah, he's still here.
Caedrel,
okay.
boss, before Baus is back, okay, I got to hit you with this one. On the interview, Baus was like, okay, this is a 2-year plan. I'm moving to Korea. I'm going to win Worlds in 2026, and then I'm moving out. I'm going to be a father. Talk to me, Caedrel. He said that on the interview.
Listen, he's a man with little time. He's got places to be, places to see, things to do. You know, he's not here to mess around. So he's gonna get the job done. Whatever the job is, he will make it happen, and then he'll move to the next thing. So
If I may, Caedrel, the more I watch this, and the more I get to watch like the building of this empire of the rats, the more I see you as the main character of solo leveling, where you're trying to build up that massive army, that everybody has a big personality, everybody has its role. When you look into this journey you've achieved from the beginning, what was the toughest one building up this team?
ooh, I wouldn't say solo leveling. I think I'm still in fucking D tier hunter right now. I'm not sure if I've got that power to start raising dead and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest hurdles will be tier 1 competition. Like I think a lot of like realism will start to hit. Like it's a
I'm
fairy tale.
back.
Everything's great. Oh my god, everything's great, but there will be like bigger hurdles, right? This is the first. There's a lot more entry in tier 1 region is like a question mark. How do we get there? Making top 3 in that region. How do we achieve that? Getting to Worlds. How do we make things happen there? So yeah, there's still a lot of big hurdles coming. First steps are good.
Okay.
I need my question answered, bro. I just need Baus. Do you remember the question?
yeah, the shy.
You and the Shy.
Correlations between me and him.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't really watch pro
He doesn't know
play.
who
I
the
don't.
Shy
I
is.
don't even know. I didn't know who he was till Caedrel mentioned him. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be honest. I don't keep up with this stuff, right? If he, I'm sure he's great at the game, but I don't really know. I don't really know him. Like
He
I'm gonna
might
be
be a
honest.
world champion. He might be a world
I
champion.
don't know him, okay. But did Mark at least show you, Caedrel, did you show him stuff? Did you, like...
No, I didn't. But like, I guess they share similar values in the sense that like, not my lane, not my problem. And if it's a 1v3,
Yes.
they will click forwards instead of clicking back. So I guess that's the overlap. But I think Baus has like a very unique way of playing the game, and it's just about facilitating that uniqueness in like draft, and also in the game itself. Like, yes, he'll push sides and die to get us tempo somewhere else, but yes, he'll also push sides and die for no reason. So it's just about finding the balance, and also finding him like good matchups.
Does it give you, just quickly, does it give you, Baus, does it give you goosebumps knowing that in solo queue, people are imitating your way of play? Not as normal as in, you know, like generally, but you're seeing Symbiotic Soul tops for like Volibear, for Cho'Gath, for Gragas. Like they are actually watching you and going, well, this guy knows how to play, and they're imitating it.
Yeah, I mean, as they should, right? I mean, I'm here 3-0 EU Master, what team can really... No, I mean, yeah, what team, but also what top laner can really go up against me? So I see in solo queue a lot of people copying my builds. They go AP jacks, you know, doing this and this. I want to see more in pro play. I want to see other pro players copy me because it's just ridiculous. I'm here, I'm showing the world how to play the game, and they're still sitting on their Casantes, and they're still sitting on their weak ass picks, and they're not doing anything. I don't really understand it. So yeah, I really think it's great to see solo queue players all around the world do it, but I think pro players should also get some inspiration.
Bro, never change. You
Yeah.
are
Adopt
a
it.
gem. As Reckless said, I think one of your scrims never changed, bro. You're a legend. You're an absolute legend.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Thank you.
Reckless should ever change either.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I mean, you're a humble guy, Baus, mate, and I've got a question that leans into your humility as well. Obviously, your coach and mentor, Caedrel, he went through his own lane swapping in his career, right? Starting as a mid laner, turning into a jungler, then a caster, now a streamer and a coach. You yourself, as the humble individual that you are, you set a checklist of things you want to achieve, what you want to do. You're going to LCK, you'll win that. You're going to Worlds, you'll win that, whatever. When that all becomes a little too easy for you, you said there's no one in top that can match you, that can beat you. When are we going to see Bausey in the mid lane, in the bot lane, in the jungle, and where will we see you challenge next?
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, in my opinion, and this is just in my opinion, I think that jungle, mid lane, ADC and support role are so easy to play, and people that main those roles, no hate or flame or anything, but you're simply worse players than top lane mains.
You are the
So
goat, bro. That's
I
so
don't
true.
see a reason why I should like go down,
Ah,
if that makes
I
sense. Like
see.
why should I be
You're already at
on
the
the
apex, yeah.
highest skilled
Yeah.
role
Okay.
and then downgrade myself? It doesn't make sense to me. So I want to stay in top lane.
Okay.
Final two
I have a
questions.
very
Yeah.
important question right here. You
Yeah.
wanted to play for the LCK. You obviously have to learn Korean.
Oh, you know.
But for you, it's very simple. All you have to learn is on me and my bad. Have you learned any of those two phrases in Korean?
Nope, I have not.
But you're gonna have to.
Pretty easy.
Okay, can we get something straight? Like I don't know who told you guys that I want to go to LCK. I'm winning
said
You
worlds.
said it. You said it.
I said I'm winning worlds. I'm not saying I'm going to LCK.
You said it.
LCK. I promise you.
You said it in the interview. You said
Hey,
you're gonna play for a
that's
tier
my
1
bad
league.
then. Oh, for
Greatness.
T1. Yeah, of course. But you guys, we're gonna join T1, but I'm gonna bring my teammates. Don't you get it?
Whoa.
Okay.
Like I'm
Hey,
gonna
Caedrel,
join
you're
T1,
moving
but
to
Nemesis
Korea.
is still my
Good
mid
luck.
laner.
Holy, the LR
Hey,
roster
okay.
takes over.
To wrap it up, obviously, to give you
We're
time,
just gonna
this
leave
is a big
Caedrel.
one. We will take this opportunity to reveal the MVP, by the way, the MVP of the team, Baus.
Velia, it's gotta be Velia.
Hell yeah.
It is Velia.
It
It is
is.
Velia. Velia was the MVP of
That's
this
my
one.
goat right there. That's gonna be the
Goated.
best jungler in EU right now.
He was in first two games. He was insane. Like
was
the carry
insane.
performance was nuts, and even falling behind on Italy, like bro, still found so many picks.
He's playing an easy
So,
role though, so does
Final
he get the
question,
points?
and I'll let you go. This is for both of you. Let's start with Bausey and then Caedrel to wrap it up. Bausey, we had a conversation of there was a lot of judgment and doubts and everything from your opponents thinking they could take you down, you know, before the EMEA, because you lost a few scrims, and obviously that's not even official, it's like only scrims. So what do you have to say to them now that you won it all? That this is your opportunity to put them on their place, and for you, Caedrel, if possible, what do you have to say the giant community that is behind you, believing in this project, and you just delivered it all. So starting with you, Baus.
Yeah, I mean, to the people saying, "Oh, the boost FFS, you're just inting every game. You have no place in pro play." You know, a lot of people saying that, but I just want to give a shout out to all the big support I had behind me and my teammates as well for trusting in me. They helped me a lot to ignore those type of people that disrespected and did not believe in me. So shout out to all my fans and to my teammates and my coach as well. They helped a lot.
Yeah, I would say shout out to all the Lost Honest believers who stuck with us through hard times. I think it's very easy in a project with like a lot of exposure and a lot of eyes on you. That some things can look very personal, like we can have arguments and something, or conclusions, or we'll lose games. A lot of people will jump to conclusions like, fire this guy sucks, get this guy, draft sucks, this guy, I knew he was bad. But yeah, I think it's just a process, right? Like, we're going to go through ups and downs. We're not going to win every scrim of every game, of every tournament, of everything. And yeah. Good luck. Hello? DC? Did my stream crash? Right. Okay, well. Did Baus DC as well? Alright. Well, I can't. Okay, I can't reconnect. Maybe there's someone in there. The Zoom call ran out of time. Zoom call ran out of time. We'll leave Baus to it.
You know,
XDD.
I love, you know, the co-streams have been great, guys. You know,
Answering for
no,
me.
but really, we have a big fan base now, and you know, if
My
you
browser's
do like
crashing.
Lost Your Tones, I think your question in the beginning was something that everything is
My browser
everything
crashed.
is public, what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
The screams and everything. Yeah, it can very easily
I got
happen.
kicked!
We will have like a bad week, we'll be losing some scrims, and then people will be like in them. But you have to realize that as much as we might be
scrims on
inting
stream.
in scrims and everybody sees it, when match day comes, Messi of League, he performs, and that's just how it's gonna be like. I'm always going to perform when there's game day, and that's just how it is.
You never fail.
Well
Yeah,
said.
you're the man with an objective, and you never fail. And you just proved everybody else. So I think you should be extremely proud of what you've achieved today and what you've achieved so far. You're an amazing member to the community. And this is something that I never said, and I actually wanted to say it to Caedrel, but I'm going to tell it to you and everybody involved in the project. You're actually reviving the scene. You're bringing so many eyes back into the league from a different perspective, because the personalities you folks are showing up and the love you have for the game, you're just pulling it back. So congratulations for the love and for the achievement you got so far.
That's really sweet.
Whatever you end up, Baus,
Yeah, thanks.
you're the Messi. Not even
And
kidding.
thanks, and I mean, shout out to you guys for hosting this whole tournament and making this all smooth and running nice. So shout out to you guys for making this happen as well.
It's
You're a
yeah.
boss. You're a boss,
Yeah,
man.
boss.
All you.
Hey, good luck. I'll let you go. You're probably tired.